Hello, and welcome to another episode of
The Movie Men.
The Movie Men, the Movie Men podcast.
That's right.
I'm one of your hosts, Brady.
And I'm the other host, Peter.
Yeah, I call you Pete.
Yeah, some people do. Hey, you.
No, what's the thing? The rat?
Oh, yeah, yes, Street Rat.
Street rat.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, this is it's good to be back.
It is good.
This is fun.
Yeah.
It's good to have conversations with the mass crowds when they're not able to talk back
That's right.
or interrupt you
Very unilateral.
or
It's good.
really have any sort of opinion whatsoever.
Well, we did let them have an opinion when we let them tell us what movie to review.
Oh yeah, they get a
this
say,
episode. Yeah.
and there's opportunity for them to give feedback, but just not while we're
Yeah.
not while we're doing things.
No.
We get some fun freedom there. So this week we watched another movie.
Yes.
We decided musicals this time. So last time we did Disney animated classics, and we watched Aladdin.
Yep.
And that was an experience.
It was.
I had never seen Aladdin before, so
Yeah, that was surprising.
so it was kind of a fun big deal there. This week we decided that we were going to do musicals. Again, we picked 4 options.
Yeah.
And we put those 4 options out into the interweb. And
Were you surprised with the result?
I was disappointed with the result. I don't know
Yeah.
about surprised.
Okay.
I think the outcome makes sense.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean I'm not ashamed of my fellow movie fans as a result.
Okay.
So the 4 options that we put out were Les Mis,
Yep. Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain, Sound of Music, and
Grease.
And not quite unanimously,
No.
but an overwhelming majority of you voted for
Grease.
Grease.
Yeah.
So that's what we watched. And much like Aladdin, this was kind of my first real viewing of Grease. I'd seen clips.
Most people have, like, clips at least.
Yeah, I'd seen clips. Like,
Sure.
I knew I had seen the clips for the main 3 songs.
Yep.
The big 3, as we'll call them, which is Grease Lightning.
Sure.
I don't even know what you would call the one at the beginning when he's talking about what is
So Summer Nights. Yep.
Yeah, and then the one.
You're the one
second
that I
last
want.
Song.
You're the one that I want.
You're the one that I want.
That's the song that I'm not talking to you right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just to clarify.
So that's So we'll call those the big 3. So
Yeah.
I'd seen
Sure.
the clips for those, but I'd never really sat down and watched the movie.
So before we get into talking about Grease,
Okay.
I've got a couple questions for you.
About
Grease, like trivia questions.
wow. So then we'd still be talking about it.
Well, like, we're going to get a conversation. This is just like me trying to stump you and the listeners.
Okay.
Okay. So, like you had heard a lot of the songs. A lot of people had heard these songs.
Oh,
In
sure.
fact, a lot of them became top 10 Billboard hits.
Yeah. I've moonlighted as a DJ for 10 years.
So it's
about
old,
10 years.
Old hat for you.
So I'm well aware with these songs.
So Grease, Hopelessly Devoted to You, You're the One That I Want, and Summer Nights. Those 4 all became top 10 Billboard hits.
Grease, is it Grease Lightning?
Grease, nope, not Grease Lightning. Grease, the beginning song that was in like that cartoon intro.
Oh, the opening credits.
Yeah.
Okay, and Hopelessly in Love with You?
Hopelessly Devoted to You. So that's when
Devoted.
Sandy, after their slumber party, is like walking around on a swing and it's
Right,
like,
that's her sort of ballad
yep,
thing. Okay,
You're the One That I Want, obviously, is
Yep.
the end. And then Summer Nights is the beginning
right.
one with their romantic.
Which is arguably the most popular one.
So here's my question. Those 4 were all top Billboard hits, but only one came from the original Broadway musical. Which one is from the original Broadway musical?
Ooh, see, now this is interesting because I wasn't aware that it had been a Broadway musical.
So my first question was it a Broadway musical? I'm just kidding. It was. It was.
Okay, I'm gonna talk my logic out here.
Sure. Yeah. Good. Sound it out. Break it down.
Grease. Is there singing in that opening song? Yeah, I guess there is.
Yeah.
It would be an easy spot to throw in a new made-up song because it's not really a part of the film.
Okay.
However, if you were doing a movie with a bunch of new music, it would also be a really simple. It's an easy spot to throw that homage song in.
Okay.
So there's my thought on that.
Sure.
I don't think it's the "I'm Devoted to You" one.
Okay. Yep.
Simply because I don't know. It's
just a gut feeling.
It's a gut feeling.
Sure.
And I think that it seems more like a exposition song.
Right.
So it seems like
Sure.
the type of thing where they had gotten everything put together, or they're sitting in storyboarding, and the filmmakers go, we need a little more meat on the bones here.
What can you give us?
Let's get her to sing about how she's feeling. Right. So there's that.
Yep.
You're
the one that I want.
You're the one that I want. I don't know. I kind of. It might be that one. It's of them. Wait, what was the fourth one?
The fourth is Summer Nights.
Summer Nights. Oh, see, both of those. So those are the two that are like the part of the big three.
Yeah.
And so that's tough because. No, I'm going to say it's Grease. And the reason why is because of the big three songs, if it can't be like it can, the answer is only one of them, right?
Yeah, only one.
And there's no
came
way that
from
I
the
can
musical.
pick between Summer Nights and You're the One That I Want. Right. In my mind, those are either both the part of the original or they're both made because they just go hand in hand.
Right.
So I'm going to go with Grease, and I'm going to go with Grease on the theory or the train of thought that they knew they were going to set out to make a film that had like they were going to do a bunch of original music,
right?
But still wanted to kind of play homage to the original, and the opening credits was a nice, easy place to do that.
That's actually some pretty sound logic, and all your thoughts were sound.
But
so the answer is Summer Nights came from the original Broadway production.
Really?
All the rest were added in.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I've got one more trivia question for you.
Okay.
And I want to see you break this down too, because I'm fascinated by the way you did that. How many Oscar nominations did Grease receive?
Oh, geez.
0, 1, 2, or 3?
I don't like that 0 is an option. Well, because
you're wishing I had given you an answer like 12, just so you knew at least one answer was wrong, just like an outlier.
Well, because the second you started asking the question, the first question that popped into my head was, did it win or not? Like, sorry, are we won or was nominated for?
Nominated for. Nominated for.
It came out in 1978.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want the top 10 movies of that year to help you figure out, like, okay, was it better than this, better than that?
Yeah,
because I've got it right in front of me. So Grease was the top grossing film of 1978.
Okay.
Superman was second. Animal House 3. Every Which Way But Loose 4. Heaven Can Wait 5. Hooper 6. Jaws 2 was 7th. Revenge of the Pink Panther 8th. The Deer Hunter 9.
Okay.
Halloween 10.
But a lot of those movies, like Return of the Pink Panther.
it actually raked that year at the Oscar nominations. It didn't
make Peter Sellers, as great as Peter Sellers is, I'm not sure that man's ever come close to winning an Oscar. I'm going to say, it's tough because nowadays a movie like that may very well get nominated.
Right.
But the Academy Awards have also changed quite a bit
Oh,
very recently.
right. I like your logic behind this. This
And
is good.
it used to be much staunchier films.
Mm.
Like, just films that were not fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 0.
Okay.
I don't think it got nominated.
Okay.
I think that's it. I don't think it got nominated.
Okay. So it received one nomination
One nomination
for Best Original Song, Hopelessly Devoted to You.
What?
And as a side twist, it wasn't even written until the film was about halfway done.
Man, and it's not even
It's not even the big three.
it's not a takeaway song.
No.
It's not a
No, it's
song
not.
that, like, after you watch the movie, if you're going to have a song stuck in your head, this isn't.
It was the guys. You kind of hit the nail on the head. There was like expositional, and they were like, "Hey, we have Olivia Newton-John here. What
Yep.
can we give her? Oh yeah, let's write up this song.
Let's
Here we
write
go.
up a song for
Yeah.
her. That's awesome.
Anyway,
So,
that's it.
Grease.
Mm-hmm. Thoughts?
It had redeeming moments.
Yeah, I mean, you can't not my feet were tapping from time to time.
I don't think it's a bad movie.
No,
I think it's overrated as snot.
a little.
I really think that I think that it's just kind of been inflated a lot. I think those 3 songs, I think the fun and joy that is had from those 3 songs at a wedding reception
Right. Yes.
is a better experience than
Yes.
sitting and watching the film
Yeah.
that they're in.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'd buy that.
My redeeming quality
Yeah.
for the movie
Mhm.
was the dance competition scene at the high school.
Okay. All right.
It was just
Yeah.
high energy.
Yeah. No, it's a fun.
Dancing around like
Yep.
it was a lot of
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. So there's a bunch of things about the film I don't.
Yeah.
Well, not even that I don't like, but just kind of things that I a little nitpicky about.
Mm-hmm.
But then there were some really really great moments.
Yeah.
The thing that I don't know, and we'll get into this more, but the thing
Yeah.
that really stuck out to me is that Grease is a film about
I know where you're going.
a bunch of adults,
Yeah.
people in their 30s, who for some reason just can't graduate
Right.
and are still at school. Because, okay, this happens all the time in Hollywood. We're constantly, you see people who are 20 being cast to be 15.
Yep. Misalignment for the age of character and human being.
Zac Efron did it with the High School Musical
Right.
stuff because I'm pretty sure he was a little bit older.
Not in high school age.
The
Sure.
entire cast, I'm pretty sure the entire cast of Riverdale are in their early 20s.
Heck
at least. Right. So our characters, our setting is we're in high school. We've just sorry.
So you continue.
Yeah, so we've just come back from summer break, which means these kids are probably either they're seniors.
Yes.
They're seniors, so they're in
grade 12. So they'd be like 17-ish,
17.
18,
Yeah,
maybe
maybe
18.
18.
Maybe the odd 18-year-old, but 17.
For the most part,
Sure.
17.
Yeah.
These actors are like 35.
So I've got in front of me like a range of these main actors. So in the movie's defense, we're not attacking the movie, but there are a couple that are 19 or 20-year-olds, which is still like older than they should be if we were.
But acceptable, I can wrap my head around that.
Sure. But the range goes up. The top peak is 30, 31, and a single 33-year-old.
And 33 was Rizzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's pushing it.
Because Rizzo, I think the ones that like John Travolta, I didn't buy, but I wasn't.
No.
It didn't pull me out.
Surprisingly,
Olivia,
he was 23.
right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
he's still. I'm looking at it going. You're not 17.
No.
But you're not so far past 17
Right.
that I'm being pulled out of the moment. Olivia was fine as well.
Yep. How old do you think she was? Like, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but it's easy because I've got
Trivia
them.
night.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know, probably
She was 28.
28.
Yeah, I'm
so
surprised.
older,
I thought
quite a bit older.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway.
But the two that were like, what is going on? One is Rizzo,
Yeah.
who is clearly in her 30s.
Like clearly.
And here's the thing.
It's like who invited your mom to the slumber party?
I don't want to. I want to be careful how I word this, but
Okay.
there are, much like a man,
Okay.
there are changes that happen. No. There are changes that happen to both a man and a woman's, even just physique
Sure. Yeah.
as they age.
Of course.
And this isn't it. Not like
Any human being.
your physique gets bad.
No.
Just
It's different from a high school age child or
right.
kid.
And you look at Rizzo and you go,
That's-
you're a woman.
Yeah.
You're not, there's no way you're 17 years old.
Yeah.
And the other was, and I don't know the character's name.
No problem.
But he's one of
The T-Birds.
John Travolta's troupe, the T-Birds.
Yep.
And he's got the strongest 5 o'clock shadow. Like, he's one of those guys that his hair is so thick and so dark that even when he's as clean shaven as he can get,
As he can be.
you can see where his beard line is.
Right. And we had a conversation, like, that's less on the casting director as it is on the makeup artist.
It's
like,
partially
that
makeup.
Yeah,
I mean,
like, come on.
When your
Cover that
high
up.
school students have crow's feet,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a hard sell. It's a hard sell.
yeah. So that pulled me out of it a little bit.
Yeah. I was kind of telling you, the first time I watched this was completely in French, and I was not fluent in French, and I never have been.
Right.
So I never picked up on how much suggestive or innuendo references there were in this. And it's like, I've watched it a few times since then, but it's kind of blown me away. Like, we were watching it tonight and I'm like, wow, like wasn't aware. Like, I guess I just pictured in my mind this like beautiful 1950s set, like teenagers smoking cigarettes, and that's about
A
it.
teeny bopper film,
Yeah.
the birth of teen culture.
And then it's like, oh, whoa, easy there, John
no,
Travolta.
this is
like,
this is a movie about,
stuff.
picking up
Yeah.
and getting stuff.
What? So a question I wrote down, because I'm not trying to rip on Grease. I think it's a fun movie.
Yep.
But a thought that went through my mind was, there are other musicals that I like better than this.
Sure.
So, and I'm not trying to get too big picture, but why is this such a cult classic following? Like, why is it so beloved?
That's a great question, because there are musicals that I would argue are better and aren't as popular.
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, so I think
The big three have something to do with it.
Yes.
Those songs.
Yeah, like being such hits. Yeah, you're right. That's part of it.
John Travolta being such a
Yeah, heartthrob.
Hunk.
Yeah.
coming
And we were talking
off
about
of
this.
Saturday Night
just
Fever.
coming off Saturday Night Fever, so he's getting hot stuff.
still on. So there he's appealing to the young crowd.
Yes.
He's still on TV in Welcome Back, Kotter at this point.
And so same with Olivia Newton-John. Like, there's the male and female
Yep.
equivalents of just like hot to trot kind of.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably got something to do with it.
Sure. Is it that it, like, so this is, as we said, it came out in the 70s. Like,
Sure.
the fact that it's set in the 50s, are you having people who grew up in the 50s saying, oh boy, this reminds me of my teen bopping years? Or?
Quite possibly. I mean, here's the thing: when you take a movie and you set it 25 years in the past,
Right.
the people who this movie appeals to are the people who are 25 to 35.
Right.
The people with income.
Yep.
The people who can afford to go, the people who are buying the tickets to go to the movies.
Right.
Right? So that's probably
It.
got something,
Or something
to do with it.
Okay.
I think in general, the 50s are just a fun era.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's the rolled up cuffs and the Converse and the pompadours and
The hair grease.
the hair grease
Yeah.
and the poofy dresses and like it's just a fun era.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, like
That's
kind of got it
for
going
sure
for it, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
tight jeans and the white t-shirts with the black leather jackets and the
Mm-hmm.
it's just fun.
Yeah.
So
I also on a lighter note, I don't know the complete history of bromance in cinema,
right.
but this film kind of introduced it. There was that scene at the end with John Travolta and Jeff Conaway, and Jeff's like, hey bro, do you want to be my wingman or like my backup pilot?
Right.
And they like hugged, and then they realized they were hugging, and then they retracted off each other and quickly started combing their hair. But
Yep.
I mean,
Which
they're laying the foundation of modern day bromance.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely like the movie. I watching it, I kind of wondered how seriously does this movie take itself? Like, because there are some moments in the movie where I don't know if this is satirical or if you're being really serious and
Right.
it's just ridiculous. So yeah, that I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah. So do you know much about the original Broadway musical?
No.
Okay.
I do not.
I just didn't know if the KKK scene
Oh, dear
was in the original
So,
as well. Or
I
not.
think we need to back that up a step and
So-
explain the conversation we had while watching the movie.
There's a scene. It's a pep rally.
Yeah, for
Right?
the high school football team.
High school football team.
Yep.
We're gonna crush the other people.
Yeah, we're gonna slaughter them.
and then take no prisoners.
So there's like a podium, and it's nighttime.
Yeah, and okay, so here are the weird things.
Yeah, there's
One,
a few. Weird.
There's a lot of kids. Like in my experience, now you were kind of saying maybe high school culture is a bigger deal in the States.
and I know it is for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at it going, all right,
In Canada,
around here,
Heck.
not.
You're lucky
because
if-
here's the thing: because we had pep rallies,
Sure.
but not everybody goes.
No.
like some people go.
yeah,
But in this scene, you're seeing all the different cliques.
right.
Like everybody's there.
Yeah, why are the T-Birds there? They hate football.
Right.
Yeah.
Why are the T-Birds there?
Yeah.
Right. And so in high school, I fell into. I wouldn't say the T-Birds per se.
Okay.
But I was more of the rebellious
yeah.
loner.
Sure.
Not interested in sports.
Yeah, cool.
Not wanting to really do any of the extracurricular stuff. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Leather jacket wearing.
Yeah. Nice.
Snot-nosed brat. And there's no way unless I was chasing after a girl, which at this point Danny isn't, because Danny doesn't even know that
Sandy goes
at
to this school. No, definitely not.
Danny's just there of his own accord.
Yes.
And I don't know if they're like prowling for cheerleaders or
I
what
guess it's possible.
But
Anyway.
yeah. So that was strange.
Yeah, like there's torches lit.
Yeah. Well, okay. So so it's everybody's there. It's like 11 o'clock at night. It's pitch black.
It's not dusk. Like it's not sunset. It's pitch black.
It's nighttime.
Yeah.
And they're all there, crowded around.
Yeah.
And
They're all
there's like
they're all Caucasian.
a burning effigy of
Yes.
like
Like bonfires here.
there's
and
bonfires out in the, but it's like big.
Yeah.
And
they're-
there's like,
all their school like insignias, like it's all white that they're wearing. And
oh
it's
yeah.
just,
And you're watching this going,
like, what are we watching?
This is
This is
a
horrible.
white power scene.
What is going
what
on?
this is.
Yeah, it's
No,
weird.
that was a bizarre scene for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Which is why I'm not into sports.
That is the worst. I respect people who say I'm not into sports and then they give me a valid reason. Like that's totally cool. But that is a farcical reason of like, not. Sorry, maybe I misinterpreted what you said.
No. I'm saying I'm not into sports because of the white power. Because of the rituals.
Okay, never mind. I don't respect that. Anyway,
The lip syncing.
yeah, it was a little distracting.
So I found that's how these musicals work, right? Is
Okay.
you start out and you get into the booth,
Yep.
and you record all the songs ahead of time,
Right. Okay.
and then on set, they'll have they'll have loudspeakers.
Yep. Oh, okay, sure.
Playing the track.
Okay.
Quite often the actors are singing on set as well. Like they'll be belting out.
Yep.
You know.
Let the tunes flow.
But then it's all dubbed over.
Gotcha.
They do that for a quality, like logistically and sound wise, it'd be a nightmare to try to do it any other way.
Right.
Which means the actors are left to lip sync.
Mm-hmm.
In almost every scene that Olivia was in,
Mm-hmm.
she nailed it, I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, I buy it.
Yeah.
It looks like you're singing.
Mm-hmm.
In almost every scene that John Travolta was in, I'm like, what? Like, and so much so, like, there's a lot of, when John's singing in this movie, there are a lot of moments where he's doing kind of a voice while he's singing.
Right.
And so that, coupled with doing sort of a strange voice, coupled with the fact that his lip syncing isn't quite right, often makes it seem like it's not him.
Okay.
And when I say it's off, I don't mean that the timing was off.
Okay.
I mean, like, the emphasis and the energy was off.
Just doesn't click. Didn't click.
Yeah, like it you know, the timing was okay, but you know, it kind of seemed like when the track that had been recorded was kind of upbeat, and maybe he'd have sort of, you know, a vein bulging in his neck because he's really singing, or, you know, whatever.
Sure.
It just wasn't there.
Right.
And vice versa. Yep. Sometimes on screen he was putting a lot of energy and effort into a part of the song that didn't have it when he recorded it.
Right.
And so all of a sudden, again, it just comes across as looking fake.
Right. Yeah. No, I did kind of see a bit of that too. Not just with him though. There was quite a few.
Yeah, like a supporting cast and stuff like that. Because there's a good chance that the supporting cast didn't actually record their voices.
Right. That's true. Yep. Can I ask you another question, kind of jumping around here?
No.
Okay. So it's been fun talking with you guys, and we'll see you next week. What is the artistic significance of the car flying off with our heroes at the end of that movie? Like, what is that about?
I think it's foreshadowing Flubber, first of all.
Okay.
I think it's you've seen Flubber.
Like the Robin Williams.
Yeah, with the flying car.
Of course. Yeah. I don't agree with what you're saying, but I've seen the movie.
I think it's it's the 50s.
Okay.
Which means
cars fly?
Well, it's because it's the 50s. Like, what are we guessing? What year is it?
Yeah, like mid to late 50s, I guess.
So let's say 56.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Which means that within the last 12 months, Emmett Brown has slipped on his toilet, hit his head. He's conceived the idea for the flux capacitor.
Okay.
What?
No, continue.
And because like the second that car took off, the only thing in my head was roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. It doesn't, like, there's a lot of nonsensical things about this movie,
right?
But they kind of fit within the context of, like, because they're always happening during a song,
yeah,
right? People would be dancing around, and then all of a sudden, they're taken out of the shot where they actually were, and now they're on sort of like a fancy set that's been built just for this song. And so you kind of buy it. You go, okay, it's a musical number. It's whatever. Yeah. This had nothing like that. This was the most bizarre. Hey, we're happy. We're together. Yeah. We're flying.
Let's reinvent the saying "flying off into the sunset," riding off into the sunset.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know. To me, that was kind of a. It's the last day of shooting. Whatever. Who cares? No one's gonna. We got a bunch of 50-year-olds to come play high school students. No one's gonna buy this film anyways.
Yeah, continuity.
Might as well make them fly.
Continuity and logic is not what people are watching this movie for.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. John Travolta dancing.
Yeah, I mean, to him,
That's always a delight.
Yeah, that's why he was in this role, right? He was the.
He was born for it.
Yeah. Interesting that this was actually, there were originally supposed to be 3 Grease movies slated. So this was the first.
So there were 2.
The second was a train wreck with Michelle Pfeiffer, and 3 just never happened.
Which is crazy because Michelle Pfeiffer is a big name.
Yeah.
But
was it a big name?
It looks like Frenchie's the only one that kind of
was a continuation.
Shows up again.
I guess I'm not.
But she's still. It's not like she's the, because you see that sometimes where they'll do a sequel,
right?
And one of the nobody characters from the first one is now the main character, right? Yeah. So like Bruce Almighty turned into Evan Almighty.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
But from what I could see, like just doing a quick IMDb search, it doesn't look like Frenchie is the main character in the second one either. And I'm not even just another background character again.
And I'm a little rusty on my Michelle Pfeiffer like career chronological accomplishments. Like, so the Grease 2 came out in 1982. Was she even a big deal back then? Like, I'm not sure when she broke out. Is what I'm saying.
I don't think, like, she's probably been in 1 or 2 things prior to that. You probably know her name.
Yeah. But she's not like a
she's
stud.
Not big.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. It's not like so because she wasn't Catwoman until 92.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
And so, which, not to say, like, I'm not saying that Catwoman is the role to attribute all of her fame to.
It should be.
But those are it should be. But those are, some of the bigger, more well-known roles when you're getting into that stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was I think it's a fun movie, but it's nothing more
it's a musical. I really enjoy musicals.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't hate the film. Mm-hmm. I think it's overrated as snot.
Yeah.
Which sucks because, it's
with watching with children in mind. So like Sound of Music is something you can pop in the DVD player and sing with your kids and have a hoot of a time.
It is, but it's tough because you often forget Sound of Music has got Nazis, and it's got, like, at the end of the film, the war is coming and we need to sneak out of the country, and they're going to take Captain Von Trapp and force him to fight, like to take up his post in the Navy again.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 points to that.
It's still a family movie.
I've got 2 counter arguments to that. There's a workaround to that.
Okay.
And I was living experience. So this is another shout out to my mom. So I watched The Sound of Music a lot as a child.
Okay.
And
Me too.
For the longest,
to my mom.
Well, shout out to your mom as well.
My mom's great.
She sounds great. I've never met her.
I don't think she listens to these.
I hope not. But anyway, I watched The Sound of Music as a child.
Right.
And my mom strategically stopped the movie as soon as the Nazis played a bigger role near the end of the movie. So for the longest time in my life, I just thought the movie, like, oh yeah, it kind of wraps up. They never actually go to I never knew they hiked in the Swiss Alps. Like, I never knew they ran away.
That blows my mind.
And then like eventually one day I was allowed to watch the whole movie. I'm like, whoa. This is literally the director's cut? Like, what is
this is literally one of those what do you mean Old Yeller dies?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly. So my 2 points. 1, there's a workaround for that. And 2, for child-friendly musical sing-alongs, like, yeah, there's bad people in this movie, but like the main actors, like Christopher Plummer, isn't gyrating his hips talking about like innuendo. Like, it's very, anyway, apples and oranges as far as yeah. Anyway,
no, absolutely. What was the one other thing I was gonna? Musicals.
Okay.
The only thing, and I don't know if this is something that irks me about musicals, or if it's something I really like about musicals. It's just it's just a thing I'm aware of when it comes to musicals.
Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more.
I will.
Like, did he have a car? No, actually tell me more.
I will.
Okay.
The characters break into these, like you've got some story, and then you've got a song, and then you've got some story, and you've got a song.
Yep.
And it seems like anytime like there are two types of musicals,
Okay.
right? There are musicals like The Sound of Music,
Mm-hmm.
where for the most part, there are one or two exceptions to this,
Okay.
but for the most part in The Sound of Music,
Mm-hmm.
there's always a logistical reason.
Mm.
There's always a logical reason
Okay.
as to why they're singing.
Right. Okay.
And they often make a point of, like, there's musicals where people are singing and the characters know that they're singing and acknowledge that they're singing, and then there's musicals where now it's just a song, but they're not actively choosing to sing. Does that make any sense?
A little.
Right? Like in
I
The Sound of
understand
Music, it's we're gonna sit in a field, we're gonna play a guitar, and we're gonna sing.
And then it just kind of flows.
Maria. It's easy. You built into the character. Maria loves music.
Yeah.
And so the fact that when she's on the bus on the way to go to the house for the first time, she's singing.
Yeah.
I have confidence.
Yep. And it just kind of snowballs. Like it starts with something and then it just kind of continues.
They do the puppet show. They do that. I would say maybe the only moment in that movie where it goes, wow, there's two.
Okay.
There's How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria, which is a great song.
Okay.
But you kind of go, why are you breaking into song?
Yeah.
Why do you all know this song?
Yeah. How often do you sing this?
Right? So maybe that's the difference.
Sure.
Is in musical songs that it's like, wait a second. The only way this is possible is if you had all gotten together and rehearsed.
Right.
Or in musicals where it's like, like we're sitting around the campfire and singing, or stuff like High School Musical and Pitch Perfect. Those kind of are hybrids,
Right.
Because there are moments where they're in competitions, they're doing whatever, and they're actually singing.
Yes.
Same with Glee. But then there are moments where it's like, no, now you're just singing about what's going on in your life, and there's no audience.
Right.
You're singing to the camera.
Yes.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
Them singing to the camera versus singing
Right.
in
The context
film,
of the story or whatever.
right?
It is. Yeah.
It's kind of like a fourth wall break.
Right.
Right.
Ooh.
And so, anyways, when you've got that singing to the camera moment, that like fourth wall, take you out, like, step aside from the story to sing this song kind of moment.
Yep.
There's two types of people in the scene. There's the people who are involved in the song and seem to know all the dance moves
Somehow.
and all of the words.
Yeah.
And
The darndest thing.
they can all sing.
Yeah.
Like this never happens when someone who's tone deaf is around. Right?
Exactly.
Or the other people in the scene is the guy sitting at the bistro table right beside them who apparently doesn't notice that this is happening.
Right.
And carries on about he's got his scone and his his
wondering how much he should tip his waiter.
cappuccino.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like,
And the fact that they're
10%
over
too
there,
little. Yeah.
the fact that there's this huge dance number and they're
Just
kicking over
is
tables
not even in
and they're
their
doing-
awareness. Like just,
which to me is fun. Like it's fun. It's a part of musicals. But I really, really want. Someday I want there to be a musical. If I were going to make a musical, I would have the big scene in the cafe or out on the whatever.
Yep.
And it would end, and it would pan over to the guy sitting there who set his newspaper down, and he's just like, "What the hell was that?"
Martha.
Yeah.
What is going on?
What? I don't know. To me, it's again, it's not even a complaint. It's
No.
not a criticism.
It's just sincere questioning
to
of
me,
what is happening.
And I think the best, one of the best examples of when I noticed it was the first time I watched La La Land. And there's the scene on in traffic on the freeway, and they're all out standing on their cars singing, and I'm like, boy, if I were in traffic behind this, I'd have to phone, like, honey, I'm gonna be late. I
don't know what's happening.
I don't even know how to explain it to you, dear.
Just don't start supper yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little while.
Yeah. So, do you have any other thoughts?
No, I think we mostly hit on it.
I think so.
Yeah, like it's just a fun cult classic.
I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah.
I probably won't. I wouldn't purchase it.
Yeah.
If I had the opportunity to watch that and just about any other musical, I'd probably pick the other music. Well, just because, there's those movies where you're like, I don't hate it.
No.
I didn't love it. I'm glad I watched it.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
if I don't ever see it again,
that's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
If I had a nickel, like for every time I've listened to, we'll call them the big three in my car driving somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, like I'd probably be able to buy like.
You'd have a nicer car.
Well, yeah, that. But the movie itself, like we were watching, I'm like, okay, like let's look at the clock. Like it's dragging a little bit.
Yeah. It's long. It's 2 hours.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, there are more musicals that I'd rather watch or rewatch.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, what did you watch this week, Pete?
So I watched your recommendation. So you recommended that I watch Victor Frankenstein,
right?
2015
movie.
Had
you seen it before?
I had, but not for a while. So I was a little. It was nice just as a rewatch.
Yeah,
it's entertaining. I liked it.
I really like it.
It's
I
cool.
like you start out really liking Victor,
mm-hmm.
and then towards the end you're really kind of unsure about him,
right?
And then he kind of redeems himself again,
right?
And
So, a couple thoughts on it.
Yeah.
One, the amount of saliva that James McAvoy spit in that movie was measured in liters. In liters, like that was a lot of spit.
But not in like a. But it's very purposeful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
Right?
No.
Like,
I'm not
it's
complaining.
Not like it's not one of those. Oh, he spit again, and you can kind of catch it on camera. No. It's like
No.
he's owning that character.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked it. There was some. Have you ever read the actual Mary Shelley novel? So there's some cool Easter eggs that I could talk to you about off the camera or off the microphone that are just kind of cool.
Yeah.
I did like just kind of the mirrored obsession of like how the detective was so obsessed with this kind of religious crime against religion, but Victor was so obsessed with science, and Igor's kind of caught in the middle.
Yeah.
Some things like I made a note to myself like, what would make this movie better? And the one thing that I would maybe like a little bit more explored is Victor being challenged morally about what he's doing. So I'm going to pull out a Jurassic Park quote here. And as Dr. Ian Malcolm said... Oh, man.
Sitting at the dinner table. Yes. Oh, I love this quote.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
Right.
So in this movie, and I did enjoy this movie, but this movie, the kind of the pinnacle, the climax at the end was this just raging monster.
Yep.
And I found that a little bit less interesting. I would have been more interested. I don't want to be one of those people that say if it's more like the book, but if it was more like the book, that either Victor was more morally challenged about, am I doing, what have I done? Like having regrets. And because in the book, he is a ravaging monster, but it's because he's been denied basic human desires and rights when Victor won't give him a partner and he's lonely, and there's kind of like more moral kind of implications of what. So that's the only complaint I had, but I still enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
And like Andrew Scott, James McAvoy, Daniel Radcliffe, it was a fun watch.
And Daniel Radcliffe is incredible in it.
He's good.
At no point do you watch, like maybe when it first starts you go, oh, it's the Harry Potter guy.
Right.
But then you quickly get past that.
Yeah.
Like for being in 8 films.
Right.
And having those 8 films start your career.
Yeah.
And them being such monumental event films, he's done an incredible job of not getting typecast and not getting, known as Harry Potter.
The one thing I felt a little bit bad for in my first thought was you recommended to me another movie where Daniel Radcliffe, who's poorly treated by the people that he lives with.
Yeah.
Similar to Harry Potter. Like in Harry Potter, he lives like under the staircase and is treated like a street rat.
Oh, yeah.
And in this movie, like he's literally in a cage. I'm like, poor Daniel Radcliffe. What's everyone ragging
He's English.
On him? Well, okay.
Whoa.
Too far.
I've got nothing against the English.
Okay.
Just the French.
Well, don't we all?
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched it. It was good.
Thanks
for the recommendation.
So I didn't watch Interstellar.
Okay, that's fine.
But I've seen Interstellar several times.
Yep.
And that was part of this. So Pete and I have kind of talked, and we, just in the interest of, us having lives and being able to enjoy and watch, nothing excites me more than seeing a film that I've never seen before.
Yeah.
And so as much as I like to rewatch the classics, I do really enjoy seeing new films, and having, being able to pass along new films to other people. So we are still going to continue to watch the recommendation, under the pretense that you haven't seen it before. Right?
Yep.
That's what's binding. Now, I mean, by all means, if I recommend something to you and you have seen it before, but you think to yourself, you know what, son of a gun, I need to dust off my DVD of Uncle Buck, and I need to, give that one another, right? Yep. Then that's perfectly fine.
Yep.
So yeah.
Cool.
But Interstellar is a great movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really great movie.
Absolutely.
I watched so many movies this week.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
let's hear it.
And because it's so many, I won't go into great detail about any of them. And I'm trying to remember. I should have written them down. I'm gonna keep the one I'm recommending for you until last.
Okay.
So I watched James and the Giant Peach.
I've never seen that.
Really? It's
I've seen like snippets.
It's weird.
Of
it's like it's Tim Burton didn't direct it.
I was just gonna
say,
is it Tim Burton
produces it, and so it's definitely very heavily inspired by that.
Yeah.
I watched A Simple Wish, which is a childhood movie of mine. It's really not that. Okay. I really like it because I grew up with it.
Oh, okay, sure.
But I can appreciate the fact that it's probably not a blockbuster hit.
Okay.
But it's Mara Wilson.
Okay.
So the Matilda girl.
Yep.
Martin Short.
Ooh.
And Martin Short plays I've got it on Blu-ray. I should lend it to you.
You should.
Martin Short plays Mara Wilson's fairy godmother. And it's just it's a fun fun kind of movie like that.
Cool. A Simple Wish, you said.
Sorry?
A Simple Wish.
A Simple Wish.
Cool.
Shoot, what else did I watch? I've been watching more Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, you've been delving into that.
Yeah, so I finished the first season.
Okay.
And some crazy stuff happened.
Okay.
For the most part, I'm still fairly spoiler free with the show, so that's exciting.
Good for you.
Like I knew some things about the show. I knew Peter Dinklage was in it and stuff like that. Yeah. But literally, I sat down and I watched the first episode, and I'm like, "Holy crap! It's Sean Bean." Like I didn't even know he was in it.
Oh, really?
Right? Like it was. I've been able to stay very ignorant.
What happened to him?
That's a spoiler. That's a yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, I would have watched that show. I would have watched. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil anything.
Shoot, I'm trying to think.
He shall further onwards in this podcast. He'll be referred to as Boromir.
Boromir.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Which he's got a very similar role. Like he's just a little bit older, slightly pudgier Boromir. This guy is really kind of who he is in this.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. There was at least one other movie, besides my recommendation film.
Okay.
Last night I watched Gone in 60 Seconds.
Oh,
Nicolas
Lord
Cage,
have mercy.
Robert Duvall, Angelina Jolie.
Ugh.
It's so good.
Is it?
Have you not seen it?
I've seen, I think it. I've not had a desire to check it off my list.
Oh.
I mean,
I really like it.
Is it good? Okay, I shouldn't rip it. I don't think I've actually not seen it. I'm just judging it based on Nicolas Cage.
And so I'm sure I'm missing something, but
okay, what's the recommendation?
The piece de resistance.
Is there the tie that you told me about earlier with the actor that he's in this movie that you're recommending?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, John Travolta's in.
He's in this movie.
Yeah.
Okay. You had my curiosity.
So it's a 2004 film called Ladder 49.
Oh, now I have seen this movie.
Have you?
And it's a good movie.
It's so good.
It's so weird seeing him in this.
Because so he's at that.
What role does he play? Who is he in that movie?
He's the captain. He runs the fire department.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
But I'm also a big Joaquin Phoenix nut.
Oh yeah, him.
Right.
Oh.
Like I love Walk the Line. Walk the Line is one of my favorite films.
I've never seen it.
Oh Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll have to do a whole.
Should I?
I want to do one of our categories needs to be biopics.
Yes.
And so
there's a lot of meat
in
to
that,
chew on that.
and I mean they're mostly musical biopics, so I feel like it'll be Bohemian Rhapsody, Walk the Line,
It's that new Elton John one.
Ray, and maybe the Rocket Man. Yeah. Although Rocket Man,
and there's that one about Creed that just came out.
Yeah, the Rocket Man they're saying is less of a biopic and more of a just inspired by his music. It's kind of like a weird fantastical thing.
Okay.
So if you've seen Ladder 49, can I pick a runner up?
Of course.
Can I say?
Well, should I watch Walk the Line?
No.
Okay.
No. You're gonna watch that with me.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be an us.
That's another day.
That's a whole other.
Okay. You don't have to.
Of those,
if you need to think about it.
See, it's tough because I recommended you The Jerk, which you didn't like.
Have you? Is it cool? So, I just want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen the movie Face Off, that combines Nicolas Cage, who we just referenced, and John Travolta?
No.
It is something.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Out of that list, I would say watch Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay, cool.
Give it a chance.
Okay.
A Simple Wish you're probably not gonna like.
Okay.
I mean, you'll get a kick out of it, but it is a little kid's film and it's not that good.
I think I should revisit Gone in 60 Seconds.
James and the Giant Peach is it's got like a cult following in the same way, not near as big as Nightmare. Like Nightmare Before
that
Christmas
is
an
atomic
entity of its own
mushroom of cult following. Yeah.
But it's good. It's short. It's like an hour 19 or something.
Oh, really?
But it's just super weird, right? And I feel like I've given you a bunch of weird and off the beaten, so I want to give you something a little more, a little more down to earth.
Okay, that's cool. I'll give it a view.
All right.
The movie I watched this week. Did you ever watch The Office?
No.
Okay. For those who did, I watched a movie that reunited fictional romance in The Office. Steve Carell, who played the main boss guy, and Amy Ryan, who played Holly.
What movie is this?
So it's a totally different genre. It's called Beautiful Boy. Have you heard of it?
No.
So
I like Steve Carell.
I do, and I like this.
It sounds like this isn't a comedy.
Not even a little bit.
See, and I like him he was in Little Miss Sunshine, which is not a comedy.
No.
And is a great film.
Right. So I like this movie because it is a complete role reversal.
Beautiful Boy. Okay.
So in summarizing it, it was exactly as advertised. So if you watch a trailer, like, you're not going to be blown away by how different the movie is to the trailer. Like, you'll get an idea of what it's about.
You get what you
it's the topic is relevant to today's society.
Okay.
So there's one specific emotionally powerful scene at the end that's just centered around Steve Carell, and just this entire scene of watching his reaction after he's made a decision and the implications of this decision he's made, and just watching his emotions bleed through his skin.
I'm looking forward to this.
There were some tears. My eyes were almost sweating. So
that was me watching Ladder 49 the other day.
Oh, maybe I should rewatch. I'll watch both movies because I like Ladder 49 enough that I'll watch it.
All right.
So essentially, this movie is about a father.
Oh, don't spoil it for me.
Well, I'm not going to
Okay.
I just want to tell you what it's about.
Okay.
Can I not?
That's fine.
And so he's looking at his son, and there's a bit of a disconnect. The son is fighting with an addiction problem and substance abuse problem.
Sure.
And the father is trying to attempt to go down a path of understanding and trying to aid the son.
Right.
But just, it's very powerful just because it's looking at this father-son relationship, and there's a lot of flashbacks to the son as a child, and just kind of, you see just this storyline of when they were a lot closer to when they've grown apart because of this health problem that the son has had. But it's good. I'll just let you watch the movie.
Okay.
I like the soundtrack. Beautiful Boy.
Beautiful Boy.
I believe it was an Amazon Prime original, but I'm not entirely sure.
When did it come out?
2018.
Okay, so it was new.
Brand new.
Film. Okay.
But yeah, the soundtrack was good. The visuals, the cuts were good. There was I've never been so emotionally touched by a sprinkler scene.
Okay.
I'll
know it when I see it.
Yeah, it just came at a turning point in the story, and I was like, wow, here we go.
Okay.
But it does raise some questions about kind of like on an individual level, like what is an individual's breaking point or line in the sand that they won't cross, or maybe they will, or maybe after a certain amount of time that line changes.
Right. Cool.
Forward or back. And yeah, it's powerful.
Cool.
It's about substance abuse, addiction, and the implications that it has individually, but also the rippling effects of the family and loved ones and dealing with that. So it's as advertised. It is what it is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
Good.
Well, guys, that just about does it for us.
Yeah.
A little bit of housekeeping to do. We are
sweep those mothballs.
After this episode, we are saying goodbye to SoundCloud.
Yes.
SoundCloud, you're great.
It's been fun.
Awesome.
All the best.
But screw you.
Yeah. Making our 3 listeners buy a subscription.
Yes, absolutely.
That's horrible.
No, so we'll be switching over. Everything will be uploaded to Podbean.
Yep.
It's free to get a Podbean account. You can follow us. Podbean will make it a little bit easier for you to download and listen to us offline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you don't want to go that route, I mean, hop on over to Facebook.
Yep.
Click like on the page, and anytime we release an episode, we'll be, we'll be clicking on the links for you.
So thanks for listening.
Yeah,
whoever's out
listening. There. Keep a lookout on Facebook. I think the next. There's rumors that the next movie that we review and sort of do a vote for a movie may be in the horror genre.
Yeah, that's possible.
Horror, HORROR. It's just important that I
clarify.
Really kind of
sound that one
there. Horror. Yeah. Okay. Well, big shout out to Mrs. Smith, my kindergarten teacher.
Oh, Mrs. Smith. All the best to you.
Yeah. I'm 99% sure she's still living.